welcome back to the channel. As the festive season gets into full swing, there's a buzz in the air. We're all looking forward to that well-deserved break, spending time with family and friends, and maybe heading off on a long-awaited holiday. It's a time for celebration, for joy, and for making memories. But amidst all the excitement, there's a topic we need to talk about. One that affects thousands of families across South Africa every single year. Road safety. The holiday period, particularly from December to January, is unfortunately also known for something much more somber. It's the time when our roads become the most dangerous. The latest statistics are staggering and, frankly, heartbreaking. Last year, during the festive season, hundreds of lives were lost in road accidents. Think about that for a moment. Hundreds of families had their celebrations turned into tragedies. These aren't just numbers. They represent mothers, fathers, children, and friends who never made it home. So, what's causing this annual surge in road fatalities? Well, the main culprits are probably what you'd expect, but their impact is devastating. Speeding is a matter. We're all in a rush to get to our destinations, but pushing that speed limit, even by just 10 or 20 kilometers per hour, dramatically reduces your reaction time and drastically increases the severity of an accident if one occurs. The risk simply isn't worth the few minutes you might save. Then there's the issue of drinking and driving. It's the festive season, and there will be parties and get-togethers. But there is absolutely no excuse for getting behind the wheel after you've been drinking. Alcohol impairs your judgment, slows your reflexes, and affects your vision. Even one drink can be too many. The consequences are life-altering, not just for you, but for everyone else on the road. The law is strict for a reason, but this goes beyond fines or losing your license. It's about preserving lives. Driver fatigue is another silent killer. Many of us embark on long-distance journeys, driving for hours on end to reach our holiday spots. We think a strong cup of coffee is enough to keep us going, but fatigue is sneaky. It can creep up on you, and micro-sleeps nodding off for just a few seconds can have catastrophic results. Planning your trip with regular rest stops is crucial. The rule of thumb is to stop every 2 hours or every 200 kilometers. Get out, stretch your legs, and have some fresh air. It's better to arrive a little late than not at all. Distracted driving has also become a modern-day plague on our roads. We've all seen it. Drivers texting, talking on their phones without a hands-free kit, or even scrolling through social media while driving. Taking your eyes off the road for just 5 seconds while traveling at 100 kilometers per hour means you've driven the length of a rugby field completely blind. A single text message or a quick glance at a notification can be the difference between life and death. Your phone can wait. Your life and the lives of others cannot. Another critical factor is the condition of our vehicles. Before you set off on a long trip, is your car truly roadworthy? When was the last time you checked your tires, including spare? Underinflated or worn-out tires are a recipe for disaster. What about your brakes, your lights, and your windscreen wipers? A quick pre-trip inspection can identify potential problems before they become life-threatening emergencies on the highway. It's a simple step that so many people overlook. And let's not forget about buckling up. Seatbelts save lives. It's a fact proven time and time again. Yet, we still see so many drivers and passengers, especially in the back seat, failing to wear them. In a crash, a seatbelt is the single most effective thing that can prevent you from being thrown from the vehicle or from sustaining serious injury. It takes 2 seconds to click it, and it's a non-negotiable part of every single journey, no matter how short. The statistics often point to specific times and locations being more dangerous. For instance, the hours just before a public holiday, like the afternoon before Christmas Day or New Year's Day, see a huge spike in traffic volume and, consequently, accidents. Major routes like the 1 between Gauteng and Limpopo, the N3 between Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal, and the N2 along the Garden route become spots. If you're traveling on these roads, you need to be extra vigilant. So what can we do? We can't just accept this as an inevitable part of the holiday season. We all have a role to play in changing this narrative. It starts with a shift in mindset. It's about cultivating a culture of patience, respect, and responsibility on our roads. Let's make a personal commitment this year to be better drivers. Let's pledge to stick to the speed limit. Plan our journeys so we're not in a rush. If someone is driving aggressively, just let them go. It's not a competition. Let's pledge to never, ever drink and drive. Plan ahead. Use a ride-sharing service. Appoint a designated driver, or just stay over. There are always safer options. Let's pledge to manage fatigue. If you're feeling tired, pull over at a safe place and rest. Share the driving if you can. Let's pledge to put our phones away. Put it on silent. Put it in the glove compartment, whatever it takes to remove the temptation. Your focus needs to be 100% on the road. And let us pledge to make sure our vehicles are safe and that everyone in the car is buckled up every single time. These aren't just suggestions, they are life-saving actions. The traffic authorities will be out in full force with roadblocks and speed monitoring, and we should be grateful for their presence. They are there to help keep us safe, but they can't be everywhere at once. The ultimate responsibility lies with each and every one of us who gets behind the wheel. This festive season, let's make sure the memories we create are happy ones. Let's look out for one another on the roads. Be patient, be sober, be alert, and be safe. Let's make this a holiday season to remember for all the right reasons, not for the tragedies that could have been prevented. Let's all commit to arriving alive. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please share this video with your friends and family. Let's spread this awareness far and wide. Drive safely, have a wonderful festive season, and we'll see you in the new year. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Stay safe